We're back. Me and Ozzy. As you can see him, I've got the camera turned around. Yeah, good boy. He's a bit damp at the moment because we've been playing in the water down there. Haven't you? Been playing with the water. We discovered the new game where if we throw stones in the water, Ozzy chases the stones. He doesn't bring them back. Oh no, God forbid you bring them back. No. No, but he likes the splashing, so he chases them into the water. And I realised... Yeah, thanks, Oz. I realised it's been almost 2 months since I've done a proper video. So I kind of wanted to give you guys an update video on what's going on at the moment. Nothing particularly scary. Just wanted to give you guys an update video. And yeah, it was a bit weird. I kind of planned out the video a little bit today, but not too much because I don't like planning the video too much. But since our last proper full video, Ozzy has been, fixed. Had his nuts chopped. Sorry, he's over there watching something. Ozzy's had his nuts chopped. So obviously, with that, the vet always recommends that you're supposed to leave it 4 weeks before you actually go out and let him off and play anywhere. To be honest with you, trying to keep a 2-year-old extremely active border collie still for 4 weeks is impossible. I don't know what they thought I could do about that. Why are you eating grass, stupid? Anyway. So he obviously got off and he played, but would, keep him slow, keep him steady. He does not care that the camera is down there. I've got you guys kind of down on the floor at the moment, by the way, on the little built-in tripod. He didn't care. He didn't care that I took him to the vets. He actually really liked the vets. If you're in the Newport area, we used Horizon Vets, which is the new one over in Spitty. Used to be a Pizza Hut, now it's a Vets. And he seemed to like it there, which was a little bit unexpected. Except for obviously when I first dropped him off, he freaked out and was like, "Oh my God, why are you leaving me, Dad?" He did put up a little bit of a fight with the vet, trying to get him to go leave the room and take him into the other room without me. But apart from that, we've done 2 pro-stop checks, and he's been perfectly fine. So it seems to be all good. There is something I'm keeping an eye on at the moment, in the area where the stitches and everything would have been, but I've only seen the problem once, and it seems to have not come back ever again. So may have just been a random occurrence. But no, he's all fixed. He wasn't necessarily being naughty as such. It was just he was being a typical male dog and chasing the female dogs around. So yeah, just being a dog, basically. So I can't really blame him. He would get mildly over the top with other male dogs that hadn't been fixed. So it was basically not necessarily to, treat a problem as such. It was more just to lower his sort of, testosterone, lower all the hormones and chill him down a little bit, really. Yeah, it seems to have kind of worked. I would say he's definitely a little bit more chilled. I was very concerned for a while that maybe it would change him in some way, but it doesn't seem to have. All it's done is reduced his stress, to be honest with you, when there's female dogs around and stuff, because he was definitely chasing a few of them. Funny quick story, there was one that we met at a local field near me once, and I was already dealing with Ozzy. I was already going over there to grab him and call him back and everything. No problems, no issues at all. But she started freaking out and she was going, "Get your, dirty dog away from mine." her dog wasn't stopping him. Just saying. Just saying, her dog wasn't stopping him. Actually, come to think of it, most of the female dogs that he was trying to hunt never actually tried to stop him. You know, but can you blame him? He's a handsome dog, isn't he? And as I was walking away, I'm thinking, your dog should be honoured to have my dog's puppies. Because he has had a clean bill of health from the vets. You know, he's literally, the vet has said, whatever you're doing right now, just keep doing it that way. Because he's perfect, he's the perfect body shape, he's the perfect health. He's healed really quickly from his surgery. They can't fault him at all. One sec, I should call him back. Ozzy! Here, buddy. Come on. Yeah, I knew you weren't far away. He likes to go on his wanders. He's quite wet at the moment, but we know this area well enough that he can go along there, and I know he's not going to get himself into too much trouble. He still gets a little bit aerated if other dogs bark at him and stuff, but that's just how dogs are, isn't it, really? Dogs are pack animals. Dogs will correct each other. I'm not going to stop him from correcting another dog if that other dog is snapping at him. The result of which is obviously we haven't really been out for like 4 weeks straight. We haven't done a video for 2 months, but we have been out. For the past 4 weeks, we've not really been out anywhere further than just a bit of a local canal walk and some slow stuff. So this is the furthest we've been in a while. And I'm glad, because that means I can come out to the chill out spot that we use. And I can calm down a bit. So the last 4 weeks, as I've said many times before, hiking, especially if you're doing it with like a little adventure buddy or a friend, Ozzy or an actual human friend, hiking is very good for your mental health as well as your physical health. My physical health isn't too bad, but I could feel myself slipping with my mental health. There was like, you kind of, anyone that's got anxiety and depression would know what this is. You kind of feel like things are like closing in on you a bit, and you start to feel like really like fidgety and really anxious and stuff, and you're led in bed at night and you're like, I need to be getting up and doing something. I was getting anxious to get outside and do something. But obviously, can't go too far with Ozzy. I couldn't go too far with Ozzy. We're perfect clean, clear bill of health now for him. Work and various other things, and I just couldn't get out. Yeah. No excuse really, I should get out, yeah. Ozzy's healthy. I think future videos, we are going to obviously be in the chill spot quite a bit, because we like this little chill out spot. Other future videos, we're going to start going back up to Barlam again. We're going to start getting ourselves back out again. And I recently discovered there's a train that's extremely easy to get to from Newport to another location nearby. So I think Ozzy might be getting his first train trip soon. Where you going? Yeah, you. I said, where's he going? He looked back like, mind your own business. You're doing your video, you're being boring, mind your own business. But no, I think he might get his first train trip soon. Either a beach or Ebervale or somewhere nice, Obviously you can get to Barry on the train, you can get to a number of places on the train from there. So I think that's going to be some future videos, just so you guys know. And we're going to touch on one little thing at the moment. Everyone keeps asking me. I mean, like, complete strangers keep asking me, where is this chill out spot that you keep going to? Is it local? Can we go there? There's two answers to that. Yes, you could technically come here. It is in a public area, and people could very frequently come across it and not even notice it. But no, I'm not going to tell you where it is. That's nothing personal. That's not me trying to cause a problem. It's not my own private land. If you do happen to make it here and you, oh, this is the place where OJ Adventures does his videos, and good on you. And I know for a fact, you know, for every 10 people that would come here, that would respect the spot and not make a mess of it, there would always be one or two that would just come here and throw rubbish everywhere. Now, every now and then I do have to pick rubbish out of certain spots by here. Like, I just noticed there's a plastic bottle in the brook down there, which probably, in all fairness, washed up from way, way far up the brook. But nobody finds me by here. There are 2, maybe 3 people that know where I am over here. That's for safety purposes. They don't actually come here. It's just so people know where I am. And Ozzy's worked his way over to the other side of the fence over there. Let's see if he can work his way back, because he's never been over that side properly. It's only since we've been playing in the water. Ozzy, come on, this way. This way. Come on, work it out. He's working it out. Now, you can't jump down there. That's a bit steep for you. I should really turn you guys around, but he's already on his way back. Good boy. Right, if he goes over there again, I'll turn you around and show you. Oh, we've got zoomies. You pain in the ass. What are you up to, you little shit? Come here. Come here. Say sorry for bumping into people. Say sorry for bumping into people. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ozzy. Ozzy. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Sorry. He did zoomies, so I called him back and he got all excited that he found his way back by himself and did zoomies. He came from all the way over there. All the way around, through the water, did zoomies and knocked you guys over by here. Now my phone is muddy. There's a lot of sound bite. Let me clean this up a minute and then we'll go back to filming the video. As you can see, someone has now decided that he's gonna calm down and chill out for a bit. Maybe. Ozzy, this way. This way. Told you guys I would record it if he did it again. This way. There we go. There we go, the zoomies. You did it. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's like, I'm a good boy. Now, why did you call me? I'm extremely disappointed with myself. Get it away. I just did an entire like 10-minute piece to the camera, forgetting that I can push record on my microphone here, but it's the top button, not the bottom button. So I just did 10 minutes, but you got that. It's okay, because the end of that, I was turning you guys around to show you guys what Ozzy just did over there, and now I've just shown you that anyway, because as soon as I turned the camera around, I was like, well, shit, it wasn't recording. But to reiterate on what I was saying, Ozzy sent you guys flying in the last little bit. I've moved you guys around to here because Ozzy likes to go back and forth this way, which means you guys can probably see Ozzy sometimes. And yes, my phone is technically on silent, but that's my doorbell. Yeah, so Ozzy sent you guys flying, you rolled off down there, blah, 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 whatever. You get the point. I left it all in the video with you guys rolling around on the floor. You sat on my gimbal, and my gimbal fell over, everything got muddy, but I don't mind, because I don't come out here expecting all of my stuff to stay perfectly clean. And a quick version of the story I was trying to tell. We were up here just about a week before Ozzy's operation. He was playing with the dog up there and it came running down here, or two of them did. Both of them covered in muddy water, flung muddy water all over everything. The woman, the owner, was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." I'm like, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You know, rugged backpack, everything is waterproof, everything's cleanable. This is the case that you guys normally stay in. Well, the gimbal and the microphone setup. So it doesn't really bother me. I don't come out here with the expectation of staying clean. And back to what I was saying earlier as well, I am not going to tell anyone where this spot is. People keep asking. And as I've said before, you know, for every 10 people that would come out here and probably perfectly respect it, there would be 1 or 2 people that would come out here and just leave rubbish everywhere. Bye. He just zipped past me and run off over there. Not chasing anything, he's just got the zoomies. I'll play with him in a minute, so he'll be fine. But yeah, I know people would obviously respect the spot. And it's obviously not my own private land. If you happen to come across it, great. If you come across it and you think, "Oh, I recognise that, that's the spot that, you know, OJ Adventures uses for his videos," message me on Instagram. Don't tell anyone where it is. Don't be like, "Oh my god, it's by here, I found it." Message me on Instagram and show you how respectful of the chill out spot you are. But I'm not going to purposefully tell anyone where it is. It's nothing personal. What are you doing, Oz? What are you doing, you dingbat? Watch where you're going. All I could hear then was just boom, 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 boom. He's just sprinting up and down the trail path behind me. Someone's got the zoomies. Should we go see what he's doing? One sec. Come on, let's go see what he's doing. We'll do a bit of a walk and talk while we go and find Ozzy. You see him? There he is. You gotta get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna fall on the floor if I try and go through this gap without looking where I'm going. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I don't even need to go over there. I can't get you. I can't get you. I can't get you. Oh, sorry, molehill. I stepped on a molehill. See what I mean? It's been a while since we've been out playing in these woods. What you got? What you doing? You're tired now, are you? You can't be tired already. You're not tired. Yeah. So after that quick little welcome break there of chasing Ozzy around in the woods. Short version, I'm not telling you guys where the spot is. If you find the spot, message me on Instagram and say, "Look, we found your spot." But don't tell anyone where it is. We don't want anybody ruined this. I usually put my tent over by there and I have a little campfire by here. It's great. And I will say, the fact that we haven't been out here for 4 weeks, as you can tell, Ozzy is ecstatic to be running around out in these woods. And I love watching him doing it. Because the past 4 weeks, although my physical health is fine, my mental health has been going off a bit. This is obviously hard to explain for anyone that hasn't had any mental health problems. But you start feeling like really, you know, you start feeling a little bit, I wouldn't say trapped or contained. The anxiety kind of starts building up, and you start feeling like, I need to be going, I need to be doing something, I need to be... And the thing is, I was still doing work. I was still walking Ozzy, obviously because of his, operation. We had to do 4 weeks of really short walks. But it was just, I'm led in bed at night, and I can feel like it would take me ages to get to sleep. And the medication is useful, but it's not everything. I always highly recommend for mental health stuff that people just go outside and do something. Or just take your black and white four-legged friend out with you and watch him chase flies around. So he's over there chasing flies now. I always recommend nature for helping people out. And actually I don't know where I saw it too, but I'm pretty sure I saw some local NHS hospital thing actually prescribing nature as a way to help with mental health and various other conditions and stuff. And I perfectly agree. I would perfectly advocate for that if they ever asked me to. I'm a perfect example of it, to be honest with you. 4 weeks without really getting out into my little chilled spot out in the woods with Ozzy and playing with Ozzy and sitting here and whittling. And I've got my whittling knife stuff in my bag as well. 4 weeks of that, I could feel things slowly unraveling, to be honest with you. I could feel tension building up, I could feel anxiety building up. And what is it now? 12:15? I've only been here for a couple of hours and I can already feel things unwinding and chilling out a bit. Things were getting too tense. So I think the plan is to use this spot for a lot more camping soon. And as I mentioned before, I realised I wasn't recording. I recently discovered that I can get to quite a few areas that I didn't think trains went to on the train. So I think Ozzy's going to get his first train adventure soon. Don't know whether I could take him to Barry on the train and go down to one of the I think there's a dog-friendly beach over by Barry. Just walking distance from the train station, because I don't drive, so which shocks everybody because I do call outs for IT stuff, but I plan around it. Yeah, I think me and Ozzy's going to get his first train adventure soon, and I can get up to Ebervale Park and all that stuff on the train. So we're definitely going to be giving that a try. Train travel these days is not super expensive. I actually found the other day, and that's how I found out about this Ebervale one actually, because it's the same train. I found out the other day I can get from Newport to Risca cheaper on the train than I can on the bus. Significantly cheaper, in fact. And it's quicker. Not going to get into details of public transport, but 45 to 50 minutes on a bus, 15 minutes on a train, and it's cheaper. It's kind of a no-brainer, really, isn't it? But yeah, I think Ozzy's going to end up on a train with me soon. And we're going to go off on a day journey somewhere. Because, Odin forbidden. Definitely need it. And I say just chilling out here for the past hour or so has already chilled me down quite a bit. Even with doing the video for you guys. Sometimes doing video stresses me out a little bit because you don't know what to do. You don't always know what people want to watch. So I figured today, because it's been basically 2 months since I've done a proper video, today can just be an update video. Obviously featuring the four-legged VIP over there that's currently lounging in the grass by there. And we're going to go and play in a minute. I'll put it on the video. I'll show you guys what the little game is where we throw the stones in the water. I think he's had a bit of a chill out for a bit now. And then I'll sit here and I'll do some more whittling. Still don't really know what it is I'm actually carving, but I'm going to try anyway. I keep carving these things. Hang on. It's in my bag somewhere. Somewhere. He says. It's in his bag. It's not in that pocket. That's what the problem was. I keep carving these things. It's literally just taking little bits off and seeing basically wherever the imagination takes me. And obviously I'm doing that with my more sort of whittling knife. Yeah, I can show you guys the knife. No one cares. It's not like I'm standing here going, and like waving it at people. So, in fact, that's one of the reasons why I like this chill out spot. The last time I saw a person was probably about half a mile in that direction, almost 2 hours ago. Nobody has come down yet. It is kind of a cloudy, possibly about to start rainy day. But at the moment, it's just bad enough weather that this area doesn't become busy. Even in the good weather, this area I might see one person every hour or so. And they're always dog walkers. Dog walkers, or at one time I saw a guy that was doing photography. I can't stop people from finding this spot. Guaranteed if you live in this area, you probably walked past it 100 times already if you're a dog walker in these woods. But it doesn't mean I have to tell you exactly where it is. There are two, maybe three people that know where I am when I'm out here. And that's only because they need to know, not because they come out here. Safety reasons and whatnot. But I come out here and I just listen to this. Just a babbling brook in front of me. Birds, trees, animals rustling around. Play with Ozzy and just chill out. So, there's a little update where we've been. We've been to the vets. We've been mental health freaking out. Planning, working, a couple of different projects, little projects in the background, including the wood carving stuff is still going. Saw a huge tree back there that's fallen. Thought to myself, if there was some weird way that I could get that tree home, I could make a giant wood carving. It's never gonna happen. Can't get it home. Way too heavy. Don't have the tools for it. Wood carving's still going. Playing with a bit of AI automation stuff. Just because I want to learn a new skill, I guess. And obviously playing with Ozzy every day. Because you can't have a 2-year-old border collie without playing with him every day. He's sat there, he's laid there at the moment staring at me like, Dad, are you going to play with me or not? You're talking about playing with me, play with me. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here, with the talking bit anyway. I'm going to show you guys me playing with Ozzy, and we're going to show you the little stone game for a minute. Rick, ready, steady, go! So this is the stone game. What we do is we take a common stone, He doesn't even want to retrieve them. It's not like we're chasing the stones to get him back. What he likes is the splash. So you throw a stone in, it splashes, he chases the splash. This, for some reason, is the only way that I can get him to play in the water, which is very handy on a warm day. Yeah, let's get me in the shot a little bit. You ready? You ready? You ready? Ready, steady, go! You ready? Want another one? Want another one? Ready? Ready? You want it? You want it? Speak. Still learning that one. Speak. Ready? 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 Go! We're not actually trying to retrieve the stone, by the way. We just like the splashing, apparently. He's absolutely soaked. Ready? You want to go? Want another one? Want another one? Ready? Ready? So watch. Yeah, I can get him to go far with it as well. Watch. Oop. Doesn't even matter if he doesn't see the stone. The point is, Dad, throw the stone. I want to chase the stone. Ready? Go! And you guys finally get to witness on a proper video, not just that short I did the other day. The happy backs. Ooh, that's a big one. Ready, go. Oh, that one was a big splash. That one was a big splash. What a pubs. Now you would think he's looking for it, but he's actually not. Oh, oh, he kind of caught that one. He wasn't supposed to catch it. You're not supposed to catch them, stupid. They're stones. We'll use little ones. We don't want to accidentally knock your teeth out, you stupid animal. Ready? Ready? You ready? Do you want it? Do you want one? Ready? Ready? Go! I could do this all day. You could do this all day as well. Oh, now we're getting really noisy now. Ready? Ozzy, ready, go! Do this all day. He could literally do this all day. Wow. Oh, you want another one? Okay. Don't snatch. Don't snatch. Ready, go. Thing is, if I threw a stick, it would be completely different. I started doing this game throwing sticks. There you go. Now we're attacking tree roots. Let me give you guys a closer look on what this looks like from my point of view. Right. So we come down here and we grab a stone. Any stone, really doesn't matter. And we show it to the pups. We show it. Oh, there you go. He's in the ready position. The leg being up is the ready position. Now we can tease him with it a bit. We can go, ready, go. Ready, steady, go. Ready, ready. You ready? You ready? Ready, go. Doesn't matter where I throw the stone, he's always just going to look for the splash. All he wants is the splash. Now you would think, oh, here we go, now we're attacking trees again. What are you doing? You do realise that's attached to a tree, right? It's attached to a tree. Look, let me show you guys the frantic look on his face right now. It's attached to a tree. It's attached to a tree, stupid. Yeah, he's going to do that for a while now. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.